Are you a greasy mess? Do you wake up and your face is greasy? Do you wash your face, go to work, go to school, go to college, and find that by midday you're already feeling greasy, you're looking shiny, you're very self-conscious? Are you a greasy mess? If so, this is the video for you. Hey guys, welcome to Men's Grooming Advice. I'm Bear Clark. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe for new videos every single week. So greasiness is something that an awful lot of people suffer with. It's commonly a sort of a standing joke, if you will, that teenage boys are very greasy, very acneic. But when you mature, a lot of guys still suffer with greasiness. Now that can be a complete greasiness, i.e. they've got a greasy complexion, or they could be like myself where it's a combination, where I have a very greasy T-zone, but my cheeks and upper cheek areas and neck, etc. are quite dry. How do we treat greasiness in the skin? The first caveat I would say is make sure that you really are greasy. Now that seems like a really ridiculous thing to say, because if you're watching this video, chances are you know you're greasy. But what I mean by that is that if you strip your skin too much, if you damage your skin barrier, if you're still using, God forbid, physical exfoliators and scrubs on your face, you can actually make your body overproduce oils to compensate for what you're stripping away. So just first off, be sure that that is actually your skin tone. Make sure that that is in fact you are naturally greasy. If you're not sure, I know that sounds strange, but if you're not sure, then maybe on a day you're not working, maybe on a Sunday if you're having a lazy Sunday, get up in the morning, splash your face with some warm water, don't do any skincare, and see what you're like by the middle of the day. If you're greasy, particularly greasy across your T-zone, then you have a greasy complexion, or at least a greasy areas within your complexion. So how do we treat greasiness? Well, what I want to propose to you guys is ways to help prevent it, but as this is a real world and no product are the holy grail, if it doesn't get prevented, if you still get some breakout, if you still get some oiliness during the day, how can you deal with that? So starting on their skincare routine for a greasy complexion, what we want to do for a start is use a glycolic toner. So something like the Pixie Glow Tonic, which I reviewed a little while ago. This is ideal. It's not particularly strong. Yes, it's quite a girly kind of, looks like a girl's teenager bedroom sort of packaging, but it's very, very easy to use. Just pop a bit of that on a pad, wipe that across your face in the morning. It helps set your face up ready for the day. Then what I would do is follow that with a niacinamide and zinc product. This ordinary one is ideal because it works very, very well. This is probably my third that I've used. I'm on my third, and in fact I've used over half of this already. So this is a great product. It's very, very easy to use. It comes in a stopper. It's less than a tenner. You can do what the trendy Instagram skincare vloggers and everything will do, and just drip it on your face for dramatic effect, but in actual fact just put a little drop of it in your hand and gently rub it in. If you find that you are very oily across here and down the nose, but like me, not particularly oily or greasy along the cheekbones, then just use it on your T-zone, which is what I do. I just use it across the T-zone. I don't put it across my cheeks. So that's, as I say, that's about £10. That I think is about £10 as well. Both of those will easily last you 3 months. So that sets the tone for a moisturiser. Now I don't use a oil control moisturiser, but if you do want to use an oil control moisturiser, there's plenty available. I recently reviewed the ones by Bulldog, which are very, very budget conscious, because it's all very well used showing you amazing skincare, but if it's out of most people's budget, what's the point? So the Bulldog range I definitely recommend. It's very, very friendly on your pocket and does work. But during the day, you may still have breakouts. I do. I use the glycolic, I use the niacinamide, and usually by about midday, I know that I've got some shininess and I can feel a little bit of grease build up. So what you're going to do, bear in mind that I'm assuming you're not at home and you can just wash your face. I'm assuming that you're maybe at college, at uni, at work. You're out and about. You're not at home. You just need something to fix it. So there are a couple of different ways. If you're looking to clean your skin, and you haven't got access to go to use your normal wash products, then a micellar water is ideal. Now, micellar water, it sounds like a bit of a scam because it just sounds like water, but what that is the molecules in the micellar water actually help to take away some of the dirt without stripping the oils of your face. So the one I particularly recommend is the Bioderm. They do a big bottle and they do a little bottle like this, which is ideal to fit in gym bag or your office desk or what have you. All of these products, by the way, I will list or try and remember to list in the link below. So this is very, very easy to use. Literally, if you just keep this in, as I say, your rucksack at uni or whatever, just literally a couple of things of that, and you just wipe that across. That's all you do. And it doesn't strip all your oils, but what it does is take away some of that oiliness and takes away any dirt that's sitting in or on that. The other thing you can do is you can use a powder to try and reduce some of this. Now, this is something that I mentioned this in a recent video, and I got a little bit of pushback via some comments or DMs that I got on Instagram because it looks so girly. Okay, so this does indeed look like makeup compact. It is a makeup compact. It is, and what it is from Innisfree, which is a Korean brand that I'm very, very keen on. No sebum, mineral packed. So this is literally a dry powder that you just tap on. Very easy to use. Just tap it on very, very lightly. What that does is that absorbs some of that oil and also takes away the shine. The thing to remember with this though is, although it's very, very subtle, it is white, and it will put a white cast on you if you're not careful, if you use it too liberally. With me, because I'm very pale skinned, it doesn't really show, but if you've got a bit of a summer tan, or if you're darker skinned, particularly if you're obviously Afro-Caribbean or Asian, for instance, then this could be a no-no for you because it does actually show up a little bit. The other thing to use is blotting paper, which are these. Now these are, I love these. These are a godsend. I always have these. I've got these in the car. I've got them in my office at work. I have them in my jacket pocket. These, basically what these are clip that open. It's a little pack with the paper in. So this is what it looks like. It's very, very thin. You can get different types. You can get some that's got menthol, some that's got a little bit of charcoal to it, but basically it's blotting paper. Now what you want to do is make sure you don't make the sin of mistake, and I've actually seen a couple of YouTubers recently using one of these wrong, and it really, really pissed me off because they should know better. This is a blotting paper, so it's not a wipe. The hint is in the name, okay? It's not, you don't want to wipe away, because all you're doing is you're just rubbing any dirt and grime and grease across your face, which is no good. You shouldn't be doing that. If you're doing it with a micellar wipe, that's fine because you're lifting that dirt and crap away, but otherwise don't go rubbing this across your face. The idea is it's literally a blotter, so you literally stick it on your forehead like that, or in different areas, peel it away. Now there's very little there because I've already used some earlier on, but you can just literally press it into the areas, and you'll know. As I say, this one is because I'm fairly grease free at the moment, it doesn't really show, but on a normal day, if I do that, it comes across, it's almost all dark because it's lifted grease up. So you'll probably use 5 or 6 of these doing your face, but it's very, very easy to have this in your jacket pocket, or in your briefcase, or in your gym bag or whatever. They are only a few pounds. You can get them, I have seen ones that are like £8 or £9 for a little pack like that. You don't need to spend that. Literally a couple of quid is all you need. I got these in a big pack of them. I think I got about 16 of them in a pack from Korea, but they are available easily on Amazon. Again, I'll leave some links below. These are a little godsend, definitely worth keeping. So that's it, guys. To look after yourself, to make sure you're as oil-free as possible, you want to look at your toner with a glycolic toner. You could use one by The Ordinary, the Pixie one that I've just shown you. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Just a glycolic toner in the morning. Okay, wash your face, pat your face, don't rub your face, pat your face dry, glycolic toner. Then use a treatment. This one is definitely the one I would recommend. There are others by Inky List, etc., which are probably as good, but I know this one works, so I haven't used the Inky List, so I can recommend this one to you wholeheartedly because I believe in it so much. That will set you back 20 quid at most for 3 months for those couple of things. And then during the day, I would definitely, without a doubt, order yourself a box load of these. Keep these all over the place. You know, you're not gonna. Let's face it. You're not gonna sit there in the pub and start dabbing this in the pub in front of your mates, are you? Because you're gonna get a pint of beer poured over your face. But it is a good idea to keep it if it's something. If the oil is bothering you, let's put it this way. If the oil on your face is bothering you so much that you go onto YouTube and find someone like me to talk about it, then it's bothering you. It's obviously an issue. A few pounds for a couple of these in your pocket or in your gym bag or in your office desk or in the uni satchel, whatever. They're a godsend. They're really, really good. One thing I will caution you with, because you can get on Amazon and other places little sort of compact type boxes that they'll fit in a metal box with a lid on that's got the mirror inside, so you can like look at yourself while you're doing it. I haven't bothered with one of those, but I would caution you to be careful with these until you're used to them, because they are extremely, in fact it's so difficult to get in at the moment, but they are extremely thin, and it's very easy, I mean that time I got one out, it's very easy to pick up two together. Why is that a problem? It's not really a problem, but to give you an example of something I did, I was at work, I was feeling a bit greasy, I got one of these out, blotted my forehead, took it off, threw it in the bin, job's good. What I didn't realise was that there were two of them. So when I was putting like that, and I took it off, I took the top one off, left the other one there. Fortunately, I managed to catch sight of myself in my computer screen rather, as I stood up. Otherwise, I would have walked out into the hospital with that stuck on my forehead. I don't know. Maybe it's an improvement, but it's just to warn you guys. Make sure you use one and you take them away. So that's it, guys. That's my advice for you. Glycolic toner in the morning, niacinamide treatment. Possibly, if you're particularly oily, use an oil control moisturiser. Then during the day, a micellar water with a couple of cotton buds or bamboo pads if you can get them, just to clean your face, and then you can use the blotting paper, or if you particularly like the idea of using a powder which helps reduce it a little bit more, because this takes the grease away. This takes the grease away and inhibits some of the grease coming back for a little while. But that's it, guys. That's how to get around having greasy skin in the mornings, how to deal with it, how to try and avoid it, and how to deal with it during the day. So guys, I hope you found the video useful. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up, it's always appreciated. Comments are always answered. I read every single DM via Instagram, so make sure you follow me at Men's Grooming Advice. I've been Bear Clark, you've been amazing, and I'll see you again real soon.